right, guys, welcome to the channel, and let's get it. Hit one of our links in the description box below. Actually, we want y'all to hit all the links. They're in the description box where you guys can support. If y'all enjoyed this video, you love the content, you want to see more, you guys can hit the Cash App, PayPal link. They're in the description box below. We appreciate everybody who support that. Y'all can cop the merch. We'll put a link to get the merchandise in the description box as well. Also, follow us on all social media platforms, Facebook, X, and also Instagram. Those links are in the description box. The A Weapons album, salute to A Weapons. He rep midlife music. He's on a lot of our intros. R&B album is in the description box. The link to go get that, as well as the weight loss formula, straight drop weight loss formula. Go get that. The link is in the description box below. You guys can subscribe to our podcast, and you guys can go get a free website membership. That link and all the links, as always, will be down in the description box, and I'll pin it in the top of the comment section as well as a link most of the times to the story that we are bringing you guys, so you guys can actually see how it's being sourced. But let's get into this video. So today we're going to be talking about this situation right here. Yeah, man, these ones is always sad right here. I'm just looking at this story right here. On his social media influencer. His name is Malik Taylor, I should say. And apparently he plunged to a 20-foot death in his SUV, you guys. Very sad story to hear about. But let's touch on this real quick because this is worth talking about. So apparently it says more details have emerged and what led to the shocking death of influencer Malik Taylor, according to these reports. Man, this is crazy. That's come out of Complex, right? Now, apparently, it says that Malik Taylor's business fraternity, Alpha Kappa Psi, announced his death last week in a post that read, "It is with heavy hearts that we share our beloved brother Malik Taylor has gone to audit eternal." It says to know him was to know he was a light to everyone, always bringing laughter, joy, and a warm smile that brightened every room he entered. Now, the statement continued, though your time was with us was far too short, you were a good and faithful brother, and the great auditor will reward you for your everlasting work. Now, TMZ reported that this man, who was 28 years old, you guys, his death was a result of an auto accident. Now, the report states that officers of the Concord Police Department in North Carolina arrived to the scene back on the 20th of this month to discover that a Nissan Rogue had veered off the roadway and plunged nearly 24 feet to the ground below, man. Paramedics were also on the scene but were unable to help Mr. Taylor. He was reportedly pronounced dead on the scene, man. Police officials told TMZ alcohol is suspected to be a contributing factor to the crash and to his death. His cause of death was reported to have been blunt force trauma, man. Mr. Taylor made a name for himself on social media, amassing hundreds of thousands of followers between his accounts on Instagram and TikTok. So he had a big following. His POV style videos and explainers of happenings in the pop culture really stood out to his fans. Now, Taylor's family released a statement about his passing on the 23rd of this month, which read, "To us, Malik was so much more than a content creator. He was a beloved son, a brother, nephew, and a friend. His creativity, humor, and spirit touched countless lives, and his legacy of inspiring, entertaining, and uplifting others will continue to live on." The statement continues, "We are deeply grateful for the outpouring of love from the community that has embraced him. Your encouragement and support means more than words can ever express." This is a very sad situation. It seems like a situation where the brother allegedly could have been drinking and driving, man, and lost control and went over that cliff, man. This is just a lesson to everybody. If that's the case and that's what happened, first of all, my condolences are to his family and his loved ones, man. But if that's the case, again, you always got to think about yourself and everybody else. If you're going to allegedly drink and drive, you always got to make sure you putting yourself and other people in safe position because again, you can drink, you can drive, and then you can put somebody else in a bad position. Luckily, nobody else is involved. Uh, you know what I'm saying? But man, this is just a sad situation, man. You lose your 28 years old, man. You ain't really get to live life. You know, see a situation like this, a guy doesn't really get to live life. I saw this report when it originally came out. I seen a lot of people had questions about how this whole thing happened. You know how people put out conspiracy theories and stuff like that online. And so again, I wanted to wait, kind of see what the news was going to be because some people were trying to say, oh, it might have been foul play, this, that, and the third. But apparently it wasn't. They're saying that he apparently had been drinking. You know what I'm saying? And this is just sad, man. You drinking, you lose control. You're allegedly drinking, lose control. Sad situation, man. You just don't ever want to see it. So hopefully, again, condolences to his family, his loved ones, and everybody else that's surrounding this guy. That had love for him, that supported him. This is a hard one. This is a harsh one right here, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. R.I.P. to the brother, man. God bless his family. Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe. Once again, there are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drought weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.